Hi crafters, it's Hannah from HanCrafted Creations. Welcome to my channel today. This is the card that we're going to be making today, a really simple thank you card, but the thing that I'm focusing on the most is the sentiment, because we're going to be using my new word punch board, which is just awesome. So I'm going to be showing you how I made this card, and if you haven't seen it already, I did do an unboxing review type thing of this board as well, so you can check that out. But for this video we will get started. Okay, so I've prepared some bits beforehand just so this video doesn't take too long. I've got my strips of cardstock that we're going to use to do our sentiment. So if you haven't seen the previous video on the We Are Mini Keepers word punch, I will try and remember and put it up on the screen just so you can see the basics of how it works. But what we're going to be doing today is using the center mark. I don't know if you can make it out. Just there it says center, so obviously that's going to be the center. So I want, so you can't put one directly in the center, it's off center, which is weird. You'd think that, I don't know, we'll see how it turns out now. So I'm putting the word thank, actually, can I do it all at once? Let's see, T-H-A-N-K, thank, and then, yeah, you can fit the whole lot in all at once. That's cool. So there's my letters in. I'm gonna slide this in. I actually don't want to do all at the same time though. I just wanted to check if you could, because I kind of want the word centered, so I'm gonna do it like that just so it's not on the edge, then I can center it up afterwards. So this is 5/8 of an inch wide. So there's the thank. Awesome. And as well, don't forget you can use the punch out bits as well, because they collect in the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is center, but it's kind of off center, if you know what I mean. I would want to be able to put a letter in the dead center, but I don't know. Anyway, it works. Thank you. Awesome. That O was a bit weird, don't you think? It just kind of almost looks like a U, but I know it's not a U, but anyway, that's just me. So yeah, you can keep those and use those in another project. I'll just move this over to the side for now. So next I've got just some strips of Whisper White, just so I can back it on, and it's literally a hair bigger, so like 1/16 of an inch bigger than the actual this part. I didn't want too much of a border, I just wanted a little bit, just so you can ever so slightly see a border. So I'm just going to glue this onto the strip. Like so. And it is literally just a hair bigger. And then this one. Oops. Well. There. Cool. So that's the thank you. And I'm just going to give that a bit of a burnish. Give it a good press, make sure it's stuck really well. Actually, I probably better do it on that side. Awesome. So there is our thank you. So like I said, I've done a bit ahead of time, just to save time. So I've got a card base, there, and that's going to sit on top, but I want to stick these down first so then we can get the positioning right. And the oval, see, I want the sentiment to be center and that to be like so. I'm going to grab some tape. Easiest to just put a strip of tape across the back. And then we can just cut it down. So make sure that's centered. Making sure the A is in the middle and then the U underneath the A. And we'll get it nice and central. Oops. So I'm going quiet now, trying to concentrate. There. Whoops. Perfect. So I can burnish that and then trim off the excess. Where's my scissors gone? Scissors! Okay, that's weird. I just had them. Seriously, where have they gone? Whoops. Oh, you know what? Let me just grab another pair. Oh, there they are. Okay, so we'll trim off this excess. Like so. Okay, then we can stick that. Oh, I love that. Absolutely love that. Stick that to our card front. Whoops. So the image, by the way, is from the Artfully Aware stamp set from Stampin' Up. It's this one here, and obviously that's the breast cancer ribbon, and there is a die that cuts that out as well. So really nice stamp set. I love that set. So this, we're going to pop this up, so let me stick this down first. And I will put a link in the description, and I think I'm going to do a blog post for this where you can get the punch board from. I got it from Blitsy. It was just one of the first place. Was it the first place? Anyway, it was one place that shipped to England, because I'm in England. So it did come from America, which did mean that there was a customs charge on it as well as the price of the punch board. So just be aware of that and double check that if it applies to wherever you are in the world. It wasn't extortionate, but just so you know that there could be a customs charge, which it does actually state on the Blitsy website, which I didn't check. I didn't think to check that, but it does actually say. So anytime you're shopping in any of those online shops that are abroad, just that's something to double check, which I didn't. But it's fine. Just meant I had to wait a few more days before I actually got it. And there we go. Oh, I absolutely love this thing. It is so good. So that's the punch board. So you can use the cutout bits as well. I'm thinking I'm going to make some kind of nice little storage case for it or something. If I do, then I'll show you guys as well. But that is it for this video. So I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, let me know in the comments. And if you have this board as well, I'd love to hear from you. And if you're new here, then please consider subscribing. I will see you all in the next video.